So we made it to Walcha tonight. I'm sitting here at the moment in an old hotel. Myself and Captain Cranky had the run of the place. There's no one else here. We've got the whole place to ourselves.
Bend after bloody bend. Just corner after corner. Isn't that nice? G'day guys, MrAusAdventure here, and it is day 5 of the Cranky Adventure Tour to the centre of the Tubiverse. We are here in our hotel room in Walcha. Really old classic hotel. Captain Cranky's room in there. All these rooms are vacant. We've had the whole place to ourselves. Overnight we were just locked in a hotel. It's awesome. This really old pub, really classic. Oh. And Captain Cranky's out here doing the same thing that I'm doing. Doing a bit of a filming tour of the hotel. Here we are in the thriving metropolis it is Walcha. It's a cool little town. Not a lot here, but it's a thriving place on the weekend for motorcyclists because it's at the end of the Oxley Highway, and you turn left down there and you got Thunderbolt's Way, which I went on my journey last year. I went down there. I stopped into this place actually for lunch. Dining rooms and everything downstairs. All this motorcycle memorabilia everywhere throughout the place. The hotel is the Walcha Royal Cafe. It's a really old hotel and they've turned it into a cafe out the front. And in the upstairs you've got accommodation, obviously. You've got a dining room in here. All sorts of strange things hanging off the wall. Lots of memorabilia, lots of art. There's heaps of motorcycle stuff around because it's owned by motorcyclists. There's just motorbike memorabilia everywhere. So last night, Captain Cranky and myself sat in here in front of the fire, transferring all the files from our cameras, going through some of the footage from the day. It was a good night. You got this chain, bit of a mantelpiece above the fire. It's just a motorbike chain. Got all these old helmets everywhere, goggles. Oh, there he is. So there's not many hotels you'll come into, and many old pubs, accommodation places, where you'll find a motorbike sitting in the entranceway. You gotta love that. 1954 Triumph Tiger Cub. So yeah, when I was here last year, the owners of the cafe, owners of the hotel, gave me some advice on roads and which one to take and the condition of the road, because he'd ridden it only a few days beforehand. So that was pretty crucial advice that you just really don't get when you stay in pubs normally. So we're out the back of the hotel at the moment, out the back of the pub, and this is where our bikes were kept overnight, in this little shed here with an old Jeep. All this old memorabilia in here, these old oil cans, heaps of old helmets, army memorabilia, lots of, it's like a little antique shop just in here. So many bugs in the front of the bike from yesterday. My bike's a bit cold this morning. We've got all sorts of old cars and things out here. Don't know what that originally was. Pretty wild. And this tree, made out of star pickets. When we came in last night I thought it was a real dead tree. It's just made out of metal. Pretty cool. It's quite a remarkable little hotel, cafe. It's an old pub public bar has been turned into a cafe down below. There's motorcycle memorabilia all throughout. It's owned by motorcycle riders. Got motorcycle parking at the back. It's quite a cool little place. I recommend coming here if you get the chance. If you're anywhere on the east coast of Australia, I recommend you check out the Oxley Highway for sure if you're a rider. It's well worth it. So I highly recommend coming to Walcha, doing the Oxley Highway or Thunderbolt's way. They're both awesome roads. And if you do, either stay here or at least drop in for lunch. It's a pretty amazing little place. Australian standing stones, cleanliness, Celtic country. Just, you know, making full use of the adventure bike.